This is an installation video for the quick mount brackets. They are being installed on a 2006 Softail Heritage with a rigid mount backrest using the Leatherworks 120 saddlebags. For the purpose of this video, this will be a general installation video to show the basic steps. These will apply across most makes and models of bikes with only minor differences, such as extra spacers or nuts included with different kits. Before beginning the installation, check to be sure all parts are present and accounted for, and read the instructions fully. When starting the installation, hold the bag up to the bike to make sure the bag will fit with proper clearance to the exhaust, turn signals, belt guards, axle, passenger legs, and any side-mounted license plates. Hold the bag up to both sides of the bike. Saddlebags must have a hard, flat back and not a leather or vinyl back. Start the installation on the right side of the motorcycle to get the correct placement of the bags to clear the exhaust. Identify the bolt holes that will be used. Hold the bracket up to the fender on motorcycles with multiple holes to verify which holes will be used. Starting with the front hole, remove the bolt and install the docking post and bolt. Repeat on the rear hole and torque to factory specifications. Install the quick mount bracket onto the docking hardware on the right side of the bike. Be sure to test the lock and make sure the bracket stays securely locked to the bike. Hold up the bag to the installed bracket. It is helpful to have someone to help you, but not mandatory. Look at the position of the bag as it relates to the exhaust. We recommend at least 1.5 inches of clearance to the exhaust. Position the bag to where you want it in relation to the turn signal, exhaust, and passenger leg. Also be sure that the bracket is not placed on the back of the bag so it will break any sew lines with the bolts. Do not try to attach the bracket through any leather, only through the hard backs. Mark on the back of the bag at least one of the corners of the quick mount bracket, making 2 lines. It is best to mark both corners. Remove the bag and bracket from the bike. Lay the bag face down on a towel. Place the bracket on the back of the bag and line up the corner to your marks. Mark the 4 attachment holes so you can see where to drill. The top 2 holes are inside where the docking hard will sit. The bottom 2 holes should be easy to see. Make sure nothing is inside the bag that can be damaged by the drill, and be sure to remove any contents. Using a 3/8 drill bit, drill the 4 holes into the back of the bag. Using the 1-inch stainless steel bolts, nuts, and washers, attach the quick mount bracket to the back of the bag. You have 2 choices on how to do this. You can put the button head inside of the bag with the nuts and bolts on the back, or the easier way is to put the button head on the back of the bag with the bolt and nuts inside of the bag, but then the bolts can rub on the contents of the bag. Be sure to use all 4 washers against the back of the bag and be sure to attach all 4 bolts through the 4 attachment holes. Now attach the bag and bracket back onto the bike and be sure everything works and locks into place without any issue. Repeat these steps on the left side of the bike. Before marking the placement of the bracket, be sure you have the same clearance from all parts of the bike and that the bags sit level when you look at them from behind the bike. Remember, you will mark the corners of the bracket on the bag. Align the bracket to the marks. Mark all 4 holes and drill. Attach the bracket to the bag. Lock the bag onto the bike. You have now completed the installation of the quick mount brackets. We recommend taking the bike for a short ride to ensure everything is installed properly and locked into place. For any questions, please reach out to the Leatherworks. Thank you for watching.